Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakaha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Salutations and blessings to the elect. This is Luke 14:26, and it reads, "If any man come to me and hate not his father and his mother and wife and children and brethren and sisters, yea, and his own life also, he cannot be my disciple." And when you go into this, and when it says hate, it doesn't mean to, hate, literally hate your brothers and sisters like your loved ones like you would, like say Esau or something like that. You just hate them, it means disagreeing with, when it comes to this truth, there's going to be a disagreement. And like this says, like the Bible says, even your household shall be your foes. But it's going into this truth, man. Like, your family, your mother might not agree with this truth, but you're gonna have to still stay in there. You're gonna respectfully disagree with your mother or father, or your wife, because this truth is gonna come before everybody on this list, even before yourself, man. That's how important this truth is, man. And the one, it gets me, the one that hits home with me and say, yea, and his own life also. And, well, I literally hate my life, with a passion. I hate my life. I don't like it, And if it wasn't for this truth, man, I would pretty much rather see the spiritual world, man, than be here on this planet Earth, man. Because this is nothing but fucking wickedness and headaches and bullshit, and especially when you come into this truth, where you should be at, but we bear this indignation because we sinned against the Father, and that's why I will continue to be in this truth, because everything I've done in my past life and this life, I deserve everything I'm getting. So, yeah, it sucks to be me, but that's the price you got to pay when you come into this truth. You got to bear your cross. You got to go through all the tribulations and trials and things of that nature for being in this truth, because the Lord said the kid, roughly paraphrasing, the one he chastises is the one he loves, So these are the things that you go through, man. Lord is testing you, man. It's really a test. It's tested. You're getting tested right now, man. So, and you just got to make sure, if you're part of that elect, you can't make sure. You just hope you are. You just, just stay in the scriptures to the best of your ability, because you're going to have these falls. You're going to have all these things that come on your life, man. Trust me. You're going to have to lean on the scriptures, because like it says, your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, whoever is not going to be there for you, man, when you all feeling some type of way about, this earth, or you on your downside, you going through your trials and tribulations, man. They're not going to want to hear it. They're not going to be there to support you. So far they will, so much, but at the end of the day, man, you got to use stability and wisdom from the scriptures to deal with this world. Because your family, a lot of them might be a part of this world, so they come with a worldly view. They don't have the mindset to understand what we're in, man. They're totally lost. They're in gross darkness. So when we coming out when we going through what we're going through, they don't understand that. They just think it's you lead that stuff. You lead that false religion, what they call that YouTube that YouTube ministry alone. You might be all right. That's why you catching hell. You don't shave. You don't do this. You don't wear the clothes. You got all, all this and that and the third. So they come up against you saying this is why you catching hell. But at the same time, we were supposed to bear our cross, man, for Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. We weren't supposed to have no easy walk. But see, like I say, your family, you ain't going to understand this. So, there's going to be a disagreement on a lot of things, like, in this truth, eating pork, your family probably want to continue to do it, and they find reasons to do it. And that's another disagreement, and it's many other things too, man. And it says, And whosoever does not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple. That's right. And that bearing your cross, and that's taking up the burdens, taking up the going through the trials and tribulations like Yahushua did, You know what I'm saying? Dealing with this world, dealing with all the shit that you have to deal with on a daily basis, going to work and dealing with a fucked up, boss, or dealing with a fucked up ass woman in your life, or, any other thing. You watching your kids grow up in a certain way that you don't agree with, but there's nothing you can do because, you in the land of Babylon. You can't take that, do what the scriptures allow you to do and to get your house in order. I mean, your carnal house. I mean, in order, man. And it says, "For which of you intended to build a tower sitteth not down first and counteth the cost, whether you have sufficient to finish it." That's right. So when you come in this stuff, man, this truth, you got to really sit back and go, okay. Listen to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone telling you about this, enduring to the end, putting your hand on the plow and not looking back. Because if you put your hand to the plow and you look back, you're not fit for the kingdom. That said the Bible, man. So now you put your hand to the plow, you gotta constantly go at it, come in doing this ministry, man. And of course, like I say, we're going to have times where you're going to slip up, you're going to fall, you're going to do things, you're going to have doubts, you're going to have all these things that are going to come. But like it says, we are a soldier in this thing. You might get wounded spiritually, whatever, feel down, your iniquities are weighing heavy on you. So you fighting those demons, you praying. But that don't stop this ministry, man. You still got to do the ministry, man. You still got to do what you got to do to keep this, the fighting to the end, man. And that's doing this work, man. No matter what we go through, man, nothing is going to stop us from going. If you're part of the elect, you're going to go all the way to the end. You're going to fight your way to the end, no matter what. You're going to go, even till death. You know what I'm saying? Because if you trying to save your life, you're going to lose it on this end. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, let me start getting some of these scriptures, man. Well, okay, Matthew 16:25. I'm going to come back to that. I'll come back to that. This is Matthew 16:25, and it reads, "For whosoever will save his life shall lose it, and whosoever loses life for my sake shall find it." That's right, man. And that's what we're doing. We losing our lives for Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua's sake, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't give two shit. At the end of the day, man, you look at how you living and look at the things you have to go through and all this, the loops and hoops you go through, which is, this is the punishment. And you look at all the stuff you go through and all the stuff you did in your past and the stuff you've done before coming into this truth, it can weigh you down because then you starting to hate that old nigga. You know what I'm saying? You really start looking, how the fuck did I get to that point? So it's a daily fight, man. It's a daily fight, constantly fighting. Yeah, Luke 14:28. That's where I was at. Okay. And it says, so that's why, you can't, when you come into this truth, your life it can't be, you gotta hate your life. Your life can't, because when you love your life, you're gonna try to look the best. You're gonna have that proud look. You're gonna try to keep up with the Joneses. You're gonna there's a certain proudness you're gonna have about yourself. But if you lose your life, you don't give a fuck how, you care. You don't go out looking like a goddamn slob or nothing, but you really don't care what people think about you, say about you, or, you don't care about all that, man. Hell, this devil, what the fuck? So you continue to do the work, and I'm just looking at this Edomite tripping, man. I'm like, okay, this dude is a motherfucking fool, man. I don't know. But anyway, you know, you don't, you know, you don't care about how you look. You don't care about how people say about you. You don't care about your hairstyle, or you ain't trying to look no certain way. You just put on some decent, proper attire, and go out and do what you got to do. But if you got to care about your life, you just proud nigga, you got to look a certain way in Babylon the Great. You know, hey, you know, you go, I can't say you're going off, but I mean, it's unnecessary. It's almost vain. So, for which one of you intend to build a tower, sitteth down first and counteth the cost, whether you have sufficient to finish it. That's right. Do you have sufficient to finish it, or you got the time to do it? Is there other things in your life that's going to take you away from this truth? You know, are you in the military? You know what I'm saying? It's now, while you get the truth, you're in the military. How can you got to come out of that? You know what I'm saying? Or are you in a college and try to be in you got to get out of that, because that's going to take time away from this truth, and you got to get the fuck away from that. And I'm speaking mainly, well, I'm not in college or military, but it was some things that was taking, you know, I was battling, man, in my life, personal life, you know, and it was affecting my work in this ministry. And I'm trying my hellest to get them fucking demons away from me and get back into this ministry as hard as I can, man. You know, there's a lot of things that goes on out here on a daily, man, that's fighting you to keep you from staying within the truth, man. And all you can do is just fight and pray and fast and hope the Lord have mercy on you. You know, so, you know, you just hoping you can, and like it says, you hoping you can endure to the end, man. You know, so that's what you know, you want to make it all the way to the end, man. You know, let me see, endure to the end. Matthew 24:13. Oops. This is Matthew 24:13, and it reads, "But he that shall endure until the end, the same shall be saved." Yeah, that's right. And that's what that's what Lord willing, I can. You know, if not, you know, hey, that's my lot, to be destroyed on this side of the world, man. But, you know, you're going to continue to try to, you know, do the right thing, and hopefully the Lord have mercy on you, and, you know, and bless you with more knowledge and understanding, you know, keep you in the faith. You know what I'm saying? Don't let you fall out of the faith. You don't, you know, you just pray that the Lord stays with you through all this, man. You pray that the Lord don't take your spirit away from you, like it says in where is that at? Let me see. Take not that spirit. No, that's not it. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Psalms 51:11. That's a good one. Oh man, but that's not the one I wanted. But that's a good one too. Psalms 51:11. Yeah, this is Psalms 51:11. It says, "Cast me not away from thy presence." That's right, man. You don't want to be out of the presence of the Lord. Like it says in Psalms 91, you want to be under the umbrella of the Almighty, man. Under the grace of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And you pray that the Lord doesn't cast you away, man. And it says, And take not thy Holy Spirit from me. That's right. Take not thy Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit is this truth, man. The words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, the breath of this life that's flowing through us, man. And that we pray that the Lord doesn't take this away from us, man. And we'll be bugged out here like the rest of these fucking morons and these peons out here that's clueless as they can be. And we hoping that the Lord keep us in this thing that we can continue to grow and hopefully at the end of the day for salvation, man. Because, man, this place is about to go into a world of chaos, man, where all hell is getting ready to break loose. Great tribulations coming, apparition, all kind of shit that's going to, the chariots. Then Esau going to be playing his crazy games out here, his psyop. So many things are going to be coming in the up and coming years, man. We're going to go through some real crazy things, man. So we hope that the Lord keep us under the umbrella of his, keep us under his umbrella, man. Under the fortress of the Most High, man. That's not the one I wanted, but what was that? I don't know if that's it. I don't know. It's Psalm 17:13. That's right. Yeah, this is Psalm 17:13. Arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. That's right, man. And we hoping that the Lord doesn't, put us, let this devil get the best of us. You know what I'm saying? Let him get us. Because he's going to have his way with us to a certain extent. But the Lord said he's not going to put more on you than you can handle. So whatever this devil do, you got to pray, and like wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of that time. You got to pray that the Lord is going to have you. You got to make sure, you got to know that the Lord is going to have you. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go through these trials and tribulations. This nigga's going to come after us like a fucking wild man. And we got to make sure we stay humble. First, stay prayed up and stay, and stay in the scriptures, man. Stay in the truth, man. The wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of our time, because this devil is going to come. You better believe me. He's coming like a wild man. Let me get that once. What is that on? Oh, yeah, that's it. Yeah. This is 2nd Esdras chapter 16 verse 70. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. And the ones that fear the Lord are the men that's on the highways and byways putting up the videos. Those are the men that fear the Lord because they're doing what the Lord have asked them to do, man. So they fear the Lord, and so that's why they're doing that. And this Esau, he knows who fears the Lord, but he's watching. He's keeping an eye on that. He's got tabs on who's doing the work and who's fear the Lord. He knows. So who you think he's going to go after? The ones that fear the Lord. They shall be like madmen. When that's talking about Esau, he's going to be a madman. Esau turns into a maniac. Once Esau get to a point where he have free range. I'm talking about once he get to a point where there's no going back, he's a madman. If he got it set in his soul, he's gonna take you out. He's gonna take you out. It says he bears not the sword in vain. Once this motherfucker get to that point, he's coming at you with madness, man. They shall be like madmen, sparing none. That's right. He's not gonna spare none. It's gonna be the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, man. Ezekiel what's that? Ezekiel, I can't think of this. Ezekiel, where it says, old, young, he ain't gonna have no spare none. This is gonna be the Lord putting a spirit on him coming at you like that, man. Let me get that in Ezekiel once. Where it says, what is that? Ezekiel 7? Oh, that's not it. Ezekiel. Yeah, this is Ezekiel 9 and 4. It says, and Yahweh said unto me, go in the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that's done in the midst thereof. And that mark he's gonna set upon the men. Let me go in my other. Nah, that's 4. Ezekiel. And it says, and the Lord said unto me, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark. Let's go into that word mark, see what it means. Because it says set a mark on the men that sigh and cry. Let's go under that once. Let's look on that mark. Let's see what it is. Let Esau say it.
Strong's H8420. Tav.
He says the wa. And it says desire mark, and mark as a sign of exempt from judgment. That's right. So the Lord is having the angels pass over the men that's got that mark, that set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. That's right. So the men that's out there sighing and crying, that's on the highways and byways, that's screaming, hey, fuck you, you fucking devil, and your fucking policies and this and so on and so forth. It don't match up, you go, you screaming at this devil. What it says, Ezekiel fit, you like that trumpet, and rather, you don't care what this motherfucker like it or not. You just gonna say what the Lord to put in your spirit to put out, and you sighing and crying in the midst thereof. You telling the Lord, you screaming out, and the Lord hears you saying, screaming out, for all the abominations, all the alphabetical shit, all these women that going off, all these niggas going off, doing all kind of shit, all the fucking fuckery that's going on here in Babylon the Great. You sighing and crying about it, man. Because the majority of these people are in gross darkness, man. They are fucking through. And it says, and to the others, he said, in my hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eye spare, neither have ye pity. That's right. Have no pity. You know what I'm saying? That's why it says he's going to be like a madman, spare none. Because the Lord is going to put the spirit on this man, like it says here in Ezekiel 9th chapter, to go in and just start fucking these niggas up. Because these are not the party of the elect. These are the niggas that the Lord, the undesirables in the eyes of the Lord. They do the things that the Lord, the things they doing in the face of the Lord, he does not delight in. So the Lord is going to kill these motherfuckers, man. It says slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women. But what motherfucker, what would you call a motherfucker that go around killing women and children and shit? A madman. That's why the Lord said he's going to be a madman, like a madman out here, man. Sparing none. It says, but come not near any man upon who is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary. Then they began at the ancient men which were before the house. Yep. So this man is going to be a madman, sparing none, like it says in here. It says, for they shall be in every place in the next city a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. That's right. And those are the ones that's on the highways and byways, like I said before, that's preaching this word. And it says, for they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. So a lot of us, like it says, we're going to be like what they call them, pilgrims. We're going to be pilgrims on the earth. We're going to be moving forward. We ain't gonna have no steady place. Because once they put this new world order together, the MOTB, which is the RFID chip, is the C-HIP. Once they get all that shit together, and we ain't taking it, see? We not going to take that shit. So what that going to leave us? Homeless, houseless, no cars. Because what he say? You ain't going to be able to buy, sell, or do nothing unless you have this fucking, the C-Hill. Then shall they be known. Then it says, then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as a gold is tried in the fire. That's right. So we're gonna have to go through that. We're gonna have to go through the fire, understand and see who the chosen are. We're gonna see. This when you're gonna see who the real and the fake. This is when you're gonna find out who the real men are and who the fake ones are. All this. You're gonna find out, man. And if you love your life, like I said, if you come in this motherfucker and you love your life, you crazy about your fucking life, you about to lose that motherfucker, man. Because all this is getting ready to come down. You go out there loving your life. Well, guess what? You gonna hate that shit then. You gonna hate you even been in this truth, because the way this devil's gonna come on to us, it's gonna be like a time of trouble like never before. Some people think, oh, he's just gonna lie. This is gonna be the worst time we ever seen in our life. Food shortages, chaos, all kind. We gonna be hunted, looking down upon through all the fucking nation. Everybody's gonna hate us because of the Lord's name's sake. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be hated, man. Let me get some of that, man. Let me go over there. And this is Matthew 24:9. It says, then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. That's right. You're going to be hated for the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. You're going to be hated. They're going to get to the point, some of you going to denounce the name. Some of you are doing it now without any pressure. But in that day, you ain't going to be saying the name of the Heavenly Father with that, that vibrant spirit. It's going to be fucking scary to be a Hebrew Israelite in those days, man. We're going to find out in that time, man. It's going to be it's going to be heavy, man. And it says, then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted. Matthew 24. Afflicted, what that mean? Trouble. Afflicted is trouble, bothered, burden, distress, cause trouble to, cause suffering. You get the word worry, oppress, annoying, vex. Because a lot of you people are going to be vexed because you heard this truth. And then, well, it's talking about us. We're going to be vexed, it's us, but a lot of other people are going to be vexed as well. What did I do? Oh, here I am. We're going to be vexed because we're going to be going through all kind of shit, man. But a lot of these people are going to be vexed because they heard this truth and not paid attention to it. And it's going to fuck them up as well when they find out that this truth that we're saying is, we got the 100% truth. They shall deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. That's, see there? So we can't come in this thing loving your life, thinking, oh man, looking in the mirror for like 20 minutes, looking at yourself and shit, making how you look, making sure you all dressed and proper looking. Man, you got to get to the point where you got to be ready to die, man. You got to be you got to be ready to die. You not even a second thought when it comes to this, man. Shit. And it says, and then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. That's right. Because a lot of brothers are going to betray one another because there's going to be all this tribulations going, all this shit flying off. People ain't going to, because they ain't going to have the understanding, man. Because a lot of, like Apostle and the elders of Great Millstone say, a lot of guys join join the camp just for a hangout. They not spiritually grounded in, man. They're not in it. This is a hangout. This is something to do. They don't really have that that wisdom and understanding that is required for you to make it through the end. They don't have that. They just lolly-dolly. We like to party. They think it's a hangout. They don't think none of this is gonna happen. They're praying that it don't. So when it do happen, it's gonna fuck them up. It's gonna fuck a lot of people up because they're not ready. If you're not ready to die, if you don't want to die, if you're not ready to die, you're gonna be in fucking trouble. It says, then shall many be offended and shall betray one another and shall hate one another. And many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many. Because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. But he that endureth until the end, the same shall be saved. And this gospel of kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness to all nations, and then shall the end come. That's right. And this gospel that we're speaking, I'm talking about the Hebrew, is the truth. The Hebrew Israelites, 100% truth, has been around, man. A lot of people, it's all over the world. You got camps all through the world that's doing this, So this thing has been preached all through the world. So it's out there. So it's only a matter of time before the Lord seals up the elect and then let the four winds go and let all hell breaks loose, man, on this fucking place, man. And let these people find out that, hey, you've been in the world of shit. You're going to be in a world of shit because you're not going to have that hinge over you, man. When the Lord comes, you ain't going to have that hinge or protection, that exempt from judgment. You're going to be stuck out here depending on your own devices, man. You're going to have to do it for yourself. Like it says I'm going to get that in Psalms. And it says, this is Psalms, Proverbs 1 and then 28. And then it says, then shall they call, wait, let me start at 26. Oh, man. Oh, okay. I'm just going to start at 20, Proverbs 1 and 20. It says, wisdom crieth out, she uttereth her voice in the streets. That's right. The streets is men on the highways and byways that's preaching his words. You see a group of men with a Bible and they preaching Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. These are the men that's wisdom crying out. They got the wisdom, they got the understanding. They crying, they screaming it out. They telling us, she cried in the chief place of concourse in the openings of the gates. In the city she uttereth her words, saying, how long ye simple ones will you love simplicity? Jake loves simple shit, little dumb shit. Jake is in all kind of dumbass shit, man, today. All these dumbass TikTok videos, these challenges, and all this old stupid shit. Jake ain't even paying attention to the signs that we're in, the stuff that's going on around the world. He's all in that TikTok shit, man. All in that old bullshit. Don't know shit. All in old simple shit. Jake just loves debates and shit like that, which is simple, man. What is that getting out of it? How are you going to get salvation from debating a motherfucker? And it's all entertainment at the end of the day for these fucking simple, dead motherfuckers. Because nobody's getting nothing out of those debates. It's all about who can get one up on the other. That's all it's all about. That's what it's all about. And it says, and the scorners delight in their scorning. Yep, because they love to fucking talk shit about the men on the highways and byways that's doing the work to pretty much throwing a life preserver out to you monkeys out here, and you just scoffing and laughing at it. You don't want to take heed to it. So when that shit come on to you, which it will, and I'm gonna go into it. It says, and scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge, and these nubbies hate knowledge. You tell them that you're a Hebrew Israelite, tell them they're Hebrew Israelites. We got the knowledge, we got this and that and the third. These niggas in Kemet, Islam, Christianity, Buddha, all these old dumbass shit that doesn't have, it's all vain. And these niggas are in it like they win it for sure. They got the right, these niggas, these conscious niggas, these motherfuckers are unconscious, man. But you can't tell them nothing. They deep down into that shit. This old dumb shit, man. I've heard it all, and it's all dumb. They don't want knowledge. They want to lean on some dumbass fucking Islam, Buddha, Christian. Like I said before, all stupid shit, man. Or I don't get down with no religion, whatever the case is. Or I'm just me. I'm just doing me. Simple, man. No knowledge. No, he don't want no knowledge. He just want to do him and wake up every day and go to work and be good. And hey, that's it. That's all I want. I don't want to get into none of all that other. All that don't work for me. Okay, cool. You keep your way. You stay that way then. It says, turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. And that spirit is coming from the men that's screaming. The Lord is speaking through his men that's on the highways and byways. He's telling you, hey, come here. You're going to hear a word behind you saying, hey, look, this is the way. But these niggas ain't going to hear it. And it says, will make known my words because I have called and you refuse. I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded it. Nope, you ain't, hey, I don't want to, hey, I don't got nothing to do with that. What that got to do with me? You know? But ye have set a naught at my counsel and would none of my reproof. I would also laugh at your calamity. Your calamity is coming, brother. That's your trouble, all the just distress and all that shit, you know, hunger pains, so on and so forth. Watching your kids die slowly in your arms, watching your mother get taken out by a gang of niggas, or so, whatever, however it go down. It's going to be distress on you, man. It's going to be crazy. Just letting you know. I will mock when your fear cometh. The Lord's going to laugh at you. They're all going to laugh at you. I will mock when your fear cometh as a desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind. When distress and anguish come upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. Because when the Lord was out here, like the Bible said, seek the Lord while he may be found. Oh, seek the Lord while he may be found. But hey, when you niggas keep playing games, fucking around, the Lord is not going to be found in them days, because the man was out there for many years, many videos, so you ain't got no excuse. It says, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. That's why I said, seek the Lord while he may be found. Shit. And it says, for they that hated knowledge, that's right, Kemet, Islam, Christianity, you know, today's Christianity, or whatever other bullshit you in, not if it's not of this truth, and did not choose the fear of the Lord. And the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Just to let you know, they would none of my counsel. They despise all my reproof. Therefore shall they eat of their own way. That way, you're going to have to find your own way to get out of this shit that you're going to find yourself in. A time of trouble like never before. A Jacob's trouble. and filled with their own devices. For turning away the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them. But whoso hearkeneth unto me shall dwell safely, and shall be quiet from fear of evil. See there? See, the Lord's going to protect the ones that's going to lean on him now, right now. That's coming to him right now. Why you got a chance? Why you got the chance to come to the Lord? But when some motherfuckers are going to try to come when all hell break loose, when it's going to be too late. When you're going to try to seek the Lord, but he's not going to be found. Because the Lord says, seek me while the Lord is may be found. Seek the Lord while he may be found. Let me see that. Isaiah 55:6. Oh shit! What the hell am I doing? Isaiah. What was it? 55, man. This is Isaiah 55:6, and it reads, seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord is near. When it's saying that near is this, you got brothers on every street corner in the United States of America that's preaching his word and waking the people up. That's how the Lord is near, dude. That's a near. That's, you can walk up to a camp and listen, or turn on a video and listen to the brothers of Great Millstone and learn this truth and hopefully be delivered. You know, a lot of people are not going to do that, so they're going to be destroyed in this upcoming days, man. And we finish off, and it says, yeah, I'm done with that. But yeah, but that's it. Yeah, well, we warning you. We're telling you that things are getting ready to chop up. You gotta, make sure you win this to win it. And what I mean is to try to go to the end. And that even includes if you have to die. You gotta be ready to die for this truth, man. So it's no time to be playing no fucking games and lying and judge. Hey, if you're the elect, you're gonna do what's right. But if you're not, you're gonna do all this goofy shit and be destroyed when the missiles come and chariots and so on and so forth. You're gonna get caught with all this shit that's going on out here. And with that, I'm gonna close out. I'm gonna give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone. Shalom.